My name is Guzman, and I am attempting to achieve my IFBB Pro card in men's physique. I've been competing for over 10 years now, and I've never believed in myself enough to actually consider myself an athlete. I've always considered myself a YouTuber first over everything, content creator, whatever, businessman. I would always kind of downplay my physique, downplay what I was capable of doing and bringing to actually be considered competitive in this sport that I love so much. But that changed this year when I decided to officially announce that I will get my IFBB Pro card within the next 10 years. This was attempt number 1 that we're about to watch. And the crazy thing is, I actually have not watched this footage. I have not watched the comparisons because I've been waiting to do it with you guys. I feel this series is the community. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna react. So please, anything you guys notice, comment down below. Let's get the conversation going. And yeah, that's it. So with no further ado, I want you to sit back, relax. Before you enjoy this video, if you haven't seen show day video, click the first link in the description box and go watch the show day. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Did you watch all of it? Are you sure? All of it? Okay. Then sit back, relax, and enjoy. So here's how this is gonna go. I have my iPad here, and I've got all the clips lined up that we're about to watch at the same time. So I'm gonna watch them on my screen. You'll see them here pop up, and let's go through it. I'm gonna take you through the whole and react to the. I'll react to the actual comparisons in the show, but I want to give you guys my actual backstage experience from the entire day, because we really weren't allowed to film much of anything on show day. As ironic as it is, it's like we film for 20 plus weeks every single day, film everything, but then the actual show, it's a lot harder to actually get content and stuff. But I want to just give you my perspective of it. So starting with the morning here of show, this was at about 5:55 a.m. You see, I want to start with where I began this prep. March 9th, 2023 on the left, 209 and some change pounds. Now on the right hand side, you'll see the final morning check-in that I sent to my coach. And this here is a video from that same morning. So the lighting was not really like that great here, but you can see pretty dry. Yep, sharp, no pump, flat, pretty flat as a pancake. A little thin spaghetti is what I will call me. But as you see, I'm starting to flex and everything's starting to come alive, which is what we want to see. That is literally exactly what you want to kind of be able to feel when you're flexing. When you're that lean, you want to be as you're flexing, if you feel everything kind of filling out, you don't even have to do a workout. You can just flex and kind of get it going. So this was my best looking check-in of all prep, and I was so happy sending it to Alex and kind of I did 575 grams of carbs the previous day, which is a lot. Finished food by 9:30 p.m. It was 5:55 a.m. and this was with an empty stomach. You can see man, literally the vein, just the vascularity, this is a good look, man. This is a really good look for me. Is it my best? Hell no, but it's a good look. Okay, this next photo, this was actually at the convention. Now this was still no pumping up. I was just chilling backstage, kind of practicing my routine a few times, and you could see engaging the abs, which is always my main issue because I have really long obliques. So because of those long obliques, it can be hard to get the obliques tightened, but also get the abs fully flexed without it's just a weird thing for me. But I'm kind of getting it down. And then next, we finally went backstage. So this is about 10:15 a.m. or so. Show started at 9. I went backstage around 10:15. And this is what I saw. This is a pretty intimidating, and this is 1/3 of the entire backstage area. Imagine this one left side, then you have a whole middle area crowded with men's physique competitors, and the whole right side, bigger than this left side, all crowded. I couldn't even put my bag down anywhere. There's so many shredded big dudes everywhere. And I'll say from previous experiences, I've been competing for a long time now. I've been competing for 10 years. almost, and or yeah, actually 10 years. And in those previous shows, if you guys are like doing your first show, or if you're still kind of in your first few, it's easy to get in your head. And when like watching other people that are bigger than you, that are they're getting pumped, they're vascular, all like it's intimidating, man. And like you start wondering, oh, should I start pumping up? Should I start like? Do I need he's eating a Rice cake and peanut butter. Should I like have it? And that guy's having a Snickers bar. They're eating a Rice Krispie. That person's eating chicken and raw. What should I be doing? And you cannot let the show day stress get to you. And I'm telling you, like I see it time and time again, especially because we host the Summer Shredding Championship, all the shows we do for Summer Shredding. Like I see the stress, you know? But I really want to push you guys to zen out as much as you can. And just like, for me, I purposely went backstage at 10:15, which was cutting it kind of tight, but I had like eyes, like being sure I wasn't going to be late or anything, like filling me in. But I knew that like if I would just be sitting there when I didn't need to be sitting there in the back, it wouldn't be good for me. So I found a little hallway, a random hallway, hung out with Heidi, with the team, but they were like keeping some distance, and just kind of got my mind right, you know? So yeah, I don't want to get too much into that, but that's super, super important. Now here, this next clip, Jeremy Buendia was backstage. He was, man, I can't thank him enough for the help that he was able to provide. And just like, I'm telling you, man, even I get so stressed on these show days still. It's like, no matter how many times you do it, it's still like, you got to peak you got to peak properly. There's so many things you're trying to do, and you're trying to remain calm. And it's just nice to hear from a different eye, somebody that is established in the sport, like actually 4-time Mr. Olympia, like, you look good, bro. You're there. I'm like, oh man. And then I started pumping up, and then I started feeling good. I was like, okay, I ain't scared. Look at this. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Yup. Next clip, it was still pumping up. When I'm pumping up, which I only start doing it because I tend to go through my carbs, and I burn through my food really quick. Like I'm naturally a very, very active person. I diet on high food, but with that said, I expend a shit ton of energy. So it's really important for me it's hard for me to kind of fill out and do that. It's been a problem like every single year, and that's gonna be the number one thing that Alex and I are gonna be sure on the second show coming up here. We're giving more days to fill in. We're starting the carb up way early, like literally like probably 5 to 6 days earlier. And we are going to just be sure I can really bring in a thicker, fuller, stronger look, which you're gonna see towards the end of this video. But we'll keep going here. As far as what muscle groups I like to pump up, I'm really just focusing on chest, okay? We do biceps and we do side delt. That's really it. I don't like to do too much, and really push-ups is like the number one thing I like to do. With that said, my pump, it tends to come in quick, but it tends to go quick. Easy come, easy go. So while you're getting in line, like all class A, class B, they're going on stage. I was in class E, so they start lining you up like beforehand. That's when you get glazed. I got 4 coats of freaking glaze, and I still looked like dry. So like, I think my skin was just absorbing every freaking molecule of that stuff. But yeah, so I need more glaze next time, I think. So right before pumping up, I did have a 1.5 scoops of the Ghost pump. I didn't take any other supplement. I don't take diuretics. I didn't take anything else other than just literally the Ghost pump with like this much water. Watch. That's all I had. And the whole day here, the whole time, my mouth is just like dry. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so fucking thirsty. And but yeah, so because this was actually like the earliest show I'd ever gotten onto the stage. It's normally like not till 12 or 12:30. Damn, look at this, man. You see the lines? It's coming. I'm trying not to like flex too much. That's what this motion is, because I'm trying not to lose. I'm not trying not to like. If I can only have one pump, I don't want to waste it just like fucking around for a clip. You know, I need to get it for the stage. So then I really started pumping up, and now we're gonna watch my individual posing routine. I have seen this one, but I haven't seen the comparisons. Okay, so heads up. Here we go. I'm gonna let y'all watch it, then we'll discuss.
Ex-competitor number 452, Guzman.
Board shorts look sick.
Thank you. Next competitor on stage, number 4,
One more time. Now I'm gonna give you, comment down what you thought. How did I do compared to previous years? If you've seen those, or just how did I look? I thought that looked pretty damn, like from that looked great compared to all of the, like leading into these like posing clips and updates and everything. I feel like I hadn't gotten my routine like down really. I was kind of still unsure, but I feel like I looked really confident like on stage, and I kind of got that like a lot, that my confidence was there. I was smiling, looked good, and honestly, like even the tan does look pretty good here in the oil and everything, I think. But I will say the video looks so much sharper than the freaking images that I purchased. But individual posing routine, good. My critiques would just be, I kind of want to wait to give critiques of like the actual my structure and what I need to work on until we see the comparisons. So next clip, comparisons. This is what I have not seen yet. Okay, we're gonna do it together. This is the only clip I could get, so here we are. My class had 12 people. Class E, there was 12 people, all big, all shredded, and I placed 5. I got 5th, so I got first call outs. All that first call outs means is after all the 12 do their individual routines, right? Everyone lines up and they call the numbers. They would call their first call outs, and first call outs will mean you're going to place in the top. You're in the first group of, you know, let's see who's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and yeah. So here we go.
Push that elbow, Christian!
Go for 10.
Elbow, Christian!
450, 452.
That number pretty quick, right? 452. I feel like I don't look that small compared to everybody else. So the guy in the green, black and green shorts is like massive, and the guy in the middle's okay. Yeah, they're freaking big. Never mind. Never mind. And I'm closest to the camera. But let's see. The guy that ended up winning first, I know, is the guy in the blue short that's in the middle, and I don't think they moved him the whole time, so he stayed there. You notice how I'm getting in my pose like first. Or at least I did on the like most or the first like things. I land it, and then even on the back I landed it. Now they're moving some people around. I'm hoping to get moved around and waiting for my number to get moved around. I'm like, come on. My abs look decent though. I feel like I'm holding the ab flex pretty well. I could have squeezed a little bit more to get more of the oblique, and my freaking left wrist needs to chill the fuck out. Here's the photo of from the like other side of the stage. Yeah, that guy in the middle just looks like great. And this guy in the red, black and red, incredible shape. And he had he was conditioned, very, very conditioned. And then this guy, the green and black short, really, really big, a lot of muscle, super strong, symmetrical abs. And definitely these guys are like these two, they look incredible. And these two are both the guys that won the pro cards. So in the show, this specific show, top 2 of every class got a pro card. This guy beat me here, so he got 4th, and then the guy over here got 3rd. This guy got 2nd. This guy got 1st. Super nice guys. Congratulations to these two. I know he's been going at it for a while, and that's actually Jeremy's client, which awesome job to everyone. Then you got me over here. It's just the size, man. It's like, well, I don't know. I can see like it's obviously a lot of posing as well. I think I really, really need to drop my hip. So let me show you. I'll show you this, guys. So here's me and the winner side by side. So you can actually see how he's popping out the right hand here. You're able to see he's popping that lat out so much better. He had bigger lats as well, but like he's popping that out so much better than I was able to pop mine out. And even like this other lat, the left lat, he's big, bro, like real big. I mean, but when you compare them side by side, it's like my back is holding its own, I feel like, a little bit. He's wider for sure. But I feel like we both have like kind of abnormally strong traps. And then I kind of want to say my shoulders look pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Arms look fine. Huh. Yeah, but his front shot is just so much better. And you can see he's really driving his hand into his hip, and he's like sinking that left hip down more. And if I would have done that, which is what I've been practicing, but it's just like, it was the one or two things I felt like I just didn't hit on the stage. I just didn't practice enough for the first show. But if I would have done that more, I would have looked more like kind of relaxed, more, just chilling kind of vibe, which he had amazing look. I think I definitely deserve the placing I got, which I'm thankful, grateful, shocked, not shocked, but a little shocked that I got, and just proud that I got. So yeah, here's me next to the second place winner. You can see, man, this guy's front shot's like fire, honestly. I think he's just sharp here in the midsection. Really great, just like the shelf, we'll call it, shelf, that straight line, like here that goes here. He's really facing the judges forward. He's got, this looks nice, the little two-finger thing. I kind of like that. I don't know if I like that for me, but maybe I'll give it a shot, maybe 3. I can't take anything that seriously, man. Fun, bro. I don't know. Now, but let's look at the back shot. Back shot, I honestly think like his shoulders are nutty, and his traps are even stronger than, his traps are wild. But I do think my back holds pretty good to his. But yeah, I just need to get my freaking lats bigger and my shoulders bigger still. His shoulders are nuts. And hit my posing, of course. Posing, drop the hip, stop shaking this left hand when I'm doing my individual routine, and really just lats, engage both of them more. And yeah, I think I did a good job at smiling though. This is me next to the third place. This guy, I think, conditioning, I think he could go a little bit leaner, but he's so big, he looks good. Chest, shoulders, massive, traps are big, arms are big. But yeah, I would place him, his posing looks better than mine, I think. His front pose looks better than mine. I don't know about the back. But it's hard to critique yourself, man. It's hard to look at this and compare when it's actually you doing it versus I don't know, it's a weird experience doing this right now. But next we have the 4th place winner. So here again, it looks like it's just size, man, because I feel I have the conditioning, and these photos are so terrible. You saw the video where it's way sharper, but I feel like I had this guy, but maybe not. No, he's, other than size, just his lats are huge. Yeah, but here's his back. Yeah, his back's good. Shoulders good, back's good, really good taper, and yeah, he looked great. I don't disagree with any of the placing at all. At all. So I think the IFBB and the NPC, they're doing a much better job, and I from an outside perspective appreciate seeing the effort that's going in to making the judging criteria, making it's almost like it's getting more clear of what they want, and they're very, very open to giving feedback and things like that, which is great. And yeah, it's definitely, years ago I went to a pro show, or the same show I competed at, and a national qualifier to get the pro card. And I remember sitting in the audience, there's not a chance I would even stand up next to these guys, because they're all shredded, they all pose super good, and they all know what they're doing, they all look great. And how do you even pick a winner? They all look so good. That's what I used to say about men's physique and how I would feel. I was gonna show up. But the truth is, over the years, okay, number one, if you're conditioned as hell, you're gonna stand a chance. If you can pose well, and if you have confidence, that gets you points right there. Size, I used to just blame it on size, because I was salty that, everyone would just take a bunch of shit, and I felt whatever, I don't want to do that. So it's but the truth, it's part of the sport. It's but instead of blaming, it's I actually held my own pretty well. I was happy with what I was able to bring, and I've constantly gotten a little bit better every single year, which is what this sport really is truly about. And yeah, overall, really proud of it, man. Proud of it. Got things to take away. So what am I going to be focusing on for this second show?
You like 2 or 3 more pounds on you?
Right here. Chest. Chest shelf like this, right? Shelf. Shoulder too.
Your shoulder,
Yeah, the medial, that's great. So a lot more front delt, right? Front delt to get the upper
your
chest.
shoulders are good.
Your shoulders are good.
Especially because he does this pose here. So he's like, he's more shelf with these on here.
Yeah, that's why you just square up. Yeah, I want them to see that this is shoulders.
That's it.
Great. Angle the hips.
So from Jeremy himself, those were his critiques from the pre-judging. I want to say a quick thank you to Jeremy, like directly, bro, because he was in the crowd, like in the audience, just like, yeah, I could hear him yelling. He was giving me so many like good tips, and I could hear him so clearly. He was like, elbow, scoot in, just giving me those little cues that that are so nice to have, like with you on the stage. And just it's impossible to know exactly how you're looking or what the whole scope of the picture is when you're on there, and you're just trying to smile and like this, but you can you still hear the thing. And it really helped me out, honestly. So thank you, Jeremy. Really appreciate you, man. And I wish you the best at the Olympia this year. Go win it. 5. Okay, next. 5 days later. This is me 5 days later. And I didn't go crazy. I literally had like 4 slices of pizza and just maybe a little bit more of like protein bars, and that was it. I weighed in about 186 this day. Look at the sharpness though, man. I'm sharp as fuck here. And this is with I think again, this is what happened last year. I could have brought, I don't know. I mean, I am a little, I have a layer of water for sure, but I feel like I could bring a fuller, more conditioned, because I'm already, I don't want to spoil the next video, but I'm like more shredded now. I'm lighter now than I was at my show day. I'm like in the 178s, 177s now. I was 179, 180 on stage, so I'm gonna be more conditioned. I'm gonna have better posing. I'm gonna be more filled out. I'm gonna be more confident. I'm gonna have more time in Pittsburgh, like before the show, to just really get in my zen. I'm coming after it, man. I'm gonna come after it, and I'm ready for it. I hope you guys are ready for it, because as of right now, every other day uploads are starting back up, right? Give the video a thumbs up for that. And that's really all I got, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. We're gonna go ahead and play, like, just because I don't want to be so backlogged on footage, we're gonna go ahead and let this video, like, I got a whole vlog now, so I could split it, but I really don't like getting behind on footage. So enjoy the next bit of vlogging, and hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Let's go. Sunday. It's the day after my show, and at this point, like right now on social media, I'm like not posting the results, and I haven't posted my show day video, so I'm kind of like unsure of how much to say. But by the time you're watching this video, the show day video is up, so if you haven't watched it, go and check it out, man. Please go support the channel, because it's an amazing video, and you're gonna have to go. I'm gonna give you a second to go and watch that before you get to this one, because it's truly important that I don't spoil. I feel like I'm gonna spoil like a movie, I don't want to. It's 11:30 in the morning, really slept in a good amount, and just rested, recovered. We went out to the Aria last night with the team, and we just gambled a little bit, played some blackjack, some roulette. We had some tequila shots, and it should be a nice chill Sunday. But we are still, spoiler alert, go watch the video if you haven't, we still on prep, man, because we have a second attempt. We've already done 20 weeks of work, and what's another 4? Okay, so I will be competing in Pittsburgh for my second attempt at my pro card. Today we're going to talk about what I need to work on, what I know I need to work on, that is going to bring me a better chance of winning my class and getting that card in Pittsburgh in 4 weeks. So with that said, we're about to check on the body. I don't even feel bad about it. I had a sign, just enjoy tomorrow, enjoy post show, right? So I had probably a little over half of a thin crust pizza, right? Which you would have seen in the last video. And just a few candies and nothing like crazy. I didn't go nuts, but which is the first time ever in my life I've not gone nuts. So yeah, but I'm just like more fired up and focused right now because I know I can improve on my weak points that are holding me back, that I think are holding me from being the best me on stage, right? Like I know I can apply those things and bring a better package. So I need to see what that looks like before I feel satisfied with going on a bulk, gaining muscle, just getting bigger, right? So here we go. Time to weigh in. So with all that food yesterday, all those pancakes, all of that, 188.8 there. And now time to check the physique. We'll go outside to keep the physique updates consistent with the ones I was doing for wow, look at that hair. Doing for show day. I meant peak week, not show day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've been checking in and taking my photos and sending to my coach outside because it's so cold inside, right? It's almost like I just feel so cold that I just want a little bit of like blood, a little bit of warmth, a little bit of, warmth in my veins and body. And especially like when I'm kind of getting in the poses and stuff, if I don't just get some heat in me, then I feel like I'm just like cracking and I'm not like, it's just not a good experience. So I like to kind of like just warm up a little bit, like physically warm up with the temperature and then take my photos. Is stuff like that like useful for y'all to hear, or like do you not? Is that just like common sense, or do you like when I just kind of? Was that a good one? Good tip? Was that helpful? Comment down below. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's really exhausting getting like tons of angles by yourself. Now that we've seen my physique, let's talk about my new macros. I'm now at, as of today, 40 grams of fat, which is 10 fat more than like the last few days, which is very low. I'm on 300 carb and I'm on 225 grams of protein. So that is my new assignment. I also have 7 sessions, actually cardio, you'll have to wait and see, keep watching the video. But I have for breakfast, 1 cup of oatmeal, right? I've got 2 whole eggs. I can't have eggs, so I brought the dairy back in a little bit. I'm not gonna be having a lot of dairy this far out, but eggs is pretty much like the only thing. So 2 whole eggs and 3 whole egg whites. Whole egg whites. They're just egg whites, whole egg whites. This one, when you walk it out, like try to see how far I'm out. See how far I'm like pull. And then here you kind of lean in. So the key is like this part right there. Stretch. Yeah. Watery or no?
I mean, yeah, you're not stage. You're not stage.
Stage sharp.
Yeah, but still, like it pops more.
Arms feel jacked.
Dude, you look twice as big as you did yesterday.
Really?
Like you just look large.
Let's see if they notice. Does it look bigger than normal?
Do you look bigger than normal?
Does it?
Yes.
Really? You lying? He's got like twice as big.
He looks
Twice
buff.
as big?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look as short.
I know. Like, you can tell, right?
Yeah.
You can tell.
But you look like healthier.
Yeah. But it's like this is a better look. This is natural.
Yeah.
More natural.
You can tell it's not stage, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Just watery. See, yeah. Hell yeah, y'all can tell now.
Yeah.
So when I say watery, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's it. That's what you said.
That's exactly what I mean.
That's water.
There's less cracks in between the muscle, basically.
There's like no sharp lines anymore.
This is what it looks like post summer shredding when we keep the videos going.
So today, this workout right now that I finished at 1:41 in the morning would absolutely not have happened if I didn't have my YouTube channel. I didn't have you guys. I didn't have this camera. I didn't have with this, because I'll tell you, I literally sat here for like long day, body's kind of out of whack, fell asleep, and woke up at like 8:30. Hadn't hit the gym. Already like kind of cut it short yesterday during my workout, which is post show. And so I was just ready to literally, like, I came down to the gym, went back to the room with like 30 to 45 minute increments of just like stretching and kind of like my phone, just not there. It's late. I'm just gonna rest up. My body needs it. I'm telling myself all these things, right? And after the second time I was down here, I was like, okay, I just need to get moving. I have another show picked out. I have literally 31 days until my next show in Pittsburgh. 31 days. And only 17 days until the summer shredding in Toronto. So that is linked in the description box down below. It's easy to think that other people, like even like the fitness people, right? These fitness influencers, these fitness whatever you want to call me. It's easy to think that like I can push through anything, any workouts. Not even workout, just I can do anything if I set my mind to it. guys, a lot of times that like you have to have a bigger reason of why to do something and a bigger reason to work for or something bigger than you and just your own, like what you kind of want to do to hold you accountable. For me, the every other day uploads, that's a commitment, right? YouTube is holding me accountable to my own word, right? Now, when I was going to give it call it quits on that second time I was down here about to work out, just not feeling it, the only thing I knew that would make me work out and do what I needed to do was this right here. If I didn't record, I wasn't going to do it. Because I don't know. That's real. That's the truth. So I went up a third time to the room, grabbed my camera, and I literally just like click the button, record, started my first movement, put my phone down, didn't look at it the whole time. And that was a perfect example of having something bigger than you, a mission that's bigger than you, holding you accountable to help you. You guys help me. You guys make me. You guys have honestly like shaped and who I am. Like I'm not just turning the camera on for like to turn on a personality. And like I've literally been in this game. I've seen so many people come and go. I've seen so many different like things in the industry, and I rely on you guys. I rely on this and this commitment to hold me to the standard that I actually do hold myself to, and that you guys see me holding myself to, if that makes sense. Like I want to be the Christian Guzman that you guys think of at all times. And it's not easy, it's not easy for sure. But it can weigh a lot. It can be extremely just like, I don't like the word stressful. I don't like the word anxiety. It can be extremely taxing. And I think heavy is the best kind of way to put it. Yeah. I just really, really appreciate this channel a lot. And it may not have like right now, there's so many phases of like all this YouTube stuff, analytics. So I don't give a damn. Literally, like, I just want to make, I am going to continue making content that I want to make in the style I like making it, in the format that I like making it, because you get like the most impactful, most incredible like moment I've had for myself with no one else around, just like me in the last, I can't even tell you how many years, was when I was digging through all the archives of my old YouTube videos to make this 10-year video where I did 10 goals in 10 years. I signed the contract of my life, like that video that put up on my 30th birthday. That took months of like digging and just trying to find the perfect clips. And seeing a decade difference and seeing like just the fire that I don't know, man. It's insane, and I'm just like, it broke me down. It made me break down and like proud, just like, can't believe this is fucking real, can't believe like that kid did that, and that kid was me, and I ain't gonna let off, because I'm not gonna skip my workouts either, because this is what and who I am. This is who we are. We're the ones that don't give up. We're the ones that keep doing what we said we're going to do, because we said we were going to do it. And with that, the evolved version of me now understands the importance of, if you can voice just what you're feeling, fatigue, and you give you vocalize and ask for whatever, if you need an extension or whatever, like I can't relate it to everybody's life, but like in my life, prioritizing myself and how I'm feeling and backing off when I need to back off is just as important to me as executing, grind, like all that kind of like, you have to hit your word. Find an anchor, right? YouTube, that's mine. Videos, that's fine. Fitness, that's fine. That's your anchor. Find your passion or hobby. Do that a lot. Get really good at it, right?
your passion and your hobby, and with your anchor, the thing that makes you, that holds you down, that takes you to that safe space, right? Where you can just like zone and just be in your element. So that's all I had to say, guys. Thank you so much, man. That was a real ass talk, man. Thank you, guys. Like, this is literally like my therapy is this. And I think maybe that's why I'm staying in the gym for so many hours, just like chilling, because I'm by myself and it's quiet.
You know, maybe late, but it's peaceful. And I just wanted to tell my camera that. So, thank you guys, man. We'll see you later.